You know that feeling. We've all been there. A weight pressing in the middle of your chest. Your throat starts to tighten. You can't sit still. It feels like you need to say something or do something, but you don't even know what. That's anxiety, and most of us see it as an enemy. We fight it. We try to silence it. We treat it like a flaw that needs to be eliminated. But the harder we fight it, the stronger it becomes. What if we're fighting the wrong battle? What if anxiety is just a signal and our body is actually trying to protect us? Nearly 2,000 years ago, 3 different Stoic philosophers answered that question from 3 different perspectives, and all 3 arrived at the same conclusion. Anxiety isn't the enemy, it's a signal we've misunderstood. Today we're going to discover those 3 answers together. Epictetus was born into a life where freedom wasn't an option. As the son of an enslaved woman, he was handed over to his master from the moment he was born. And perhaps that's exactly why he discovered the most important distinction of his life. Some things are within our control, some things are not. Our thoughts, our reactions, our choices, those are ours. What other people think of us, what the future holds, what happened in the past, those are not. According to Epictetus, anxiety begins the moment we confuse the two. We try to control something that was never ours to control, and when we fail, we experience it as a threat. But the real threat isn't out there. The real threat is trying to control what was never yours to control. The next time you feel anxious, ask yourself just one question. Is this within my control? If it isn't, let it go. If it is, take action. For Epictetus, there was no third option. Seneca, who served as an advisor to statesmen, approached this from a different perspective. In his letters, he noticed the same pattern again and again. Most of our suffering doesn't come from what actually happens. It comes from what we imagine. We experience something that hasn't happened yet, as if it already has. And according to Seneca, this can be resolved with a very simple idea. If a problem has a solution, there's no need to worry because you'll solve it. If it has no solution, there's still no need to worry because worrying won't change it. Because of that, in either case, worry is never truly necessary. It sounds simple, but for Seneca, this wasn't just a quote. It was a daily practice. Every morning, he trained his mind with one question. What am I afraid of today? Is that fear real, or is it just a prediction? Marcus Aurelius, who ruled the Roman Empire during one of its most powerful and chaotic periods, wrote these words in his journal, Meditations. Let go of what you wish wasn't happening now, and stop fearing what hasn't happened yet. It's believed he wrote these words in his tent during the Germanic campaigns. Throughout Meditations, he returned to the same idea with different perspectives. The obstacle in front of us isn't separate from the path, it is the path itself. According to Marcus, anxiety is born from expectation. Believing that everything should always go well, and living as if it will, is foolish. Life doesn't unfold according to our expectations. The best case scenario and the worst case scenario shouldn't be at the center of our thoughts, but both should always have a small place in the corner of our minds. Because whatever happens, simply happens. And every moment we refuse to accept it, the pain only grows stronger. We become trapped between what is and what we believe should be. Marcus's solution was simple, but it wasn't easy. Accept what is, as it is meant to be. Don't just endure it, transform it. So how can you apply these 3 lessons today? The next time you feel anxious, ask yourself just one question. Is this within my control? If it isn't, let it go. If it is, take action. Whenever I find myself at a dead end, when I feel stress and anxiety starting to build, I write the problem down on a piece of paper and focus only on finding a solution. It's a simple habit, but it completely changes the way you look at the problem. I used this method all the time when I was working as an engineer. And one more thing is worth saying. These 3 lessons are a perspective, a tool. If anxiety is seriously affecting your life, seeking help from a mental health professional is just as valuable as any of these tools. In conclusion, Epictetus taught us to separate what is within our control from what is not. Seneca showed us that most of our fears are nothing more than predictions. Marcus Aurelius reminded us of the power of accepting what is. All three arrive at the same conclusion. Anxiety isn't the enemy, it's simply a signal we've misunderstood. And perhaps the only thing we truly need to overcome is our habit of fighting it. Thanks for watching this far, take care,